There's a website, CrowdMed.com. I'll put the link to it. If you have a medical issue that is unsolved, you can post it on there. And if you just want to go, if you don't have anything to post and you just want to go in and try to solve other people's issues to help them out, you can do that as well, which is what I'm going to show you. I did that just now. And actually, before I made the video, there was another one, because it takes you back to the homepage after you're done suggesting. And so I found, the next one on the list. I'm like, oh, that's a parasite. I think this guy is a parasite. Everything that is on the list sounds like a parasitic infection to me. So I filled out that one. But that's not the one I'm about to show you. So this one here, this lady has a chronic cough. She does in the morning and the evenings. She's a 56-year-old female who lives in Washington. So the symptoms began 7 years ago. I mean, she's been dealing with this for a long time. That's the medication she takes. She says on the top, I have a productive chronic cough in the morning, which starts 20 minutes after she starts moving. Happens during the night, throughout the night, lasts about an hour or two in the morning. This sounds terrible. And then she gives a lot of detail. Most of them don't go this far into her medical history. You can see she has a lot of, she put on her CT scan results. She really wants this solved. So it was really easy to sign up for the site. Just, email, couple quick questions, and that's it. So, you can see she put a lot of personal struggle and other notes in here. It pays to read through all of this. And, through all these different cases, they put information on there. And again, if you have an issue, you can do this yourself. If you've gone to the doctor and all they do is try to give you medication, which doesn't help, and you're struggling and you can't figure it out and it's bothering you, go submit it on here and hopefully someone will, offer you a solution or at least turn you in the right direction, maybe someplace you haven't gone before. So to this case here, this is what I submitted. I said, I hope one or more of these suggestions pays dividends for you. And that I have found that keeping hydrated before bed and keeping some water near the bed in case of an attack has worked for me in the past. So if I'm dehydrated before bed and my throat gets really dry, I'll end up coughing. But just drinking a little water helps that out. So try sleeping with the sheet covering your mouth, or if it's comfortable, wear a mask. The recycled warm air is good for you. It keeps your throat, mouth, and airway warm and moist, especially in the cold air. And then make time in your schedule for acupuncture. Find a person in your area, talk to them about your symptoms. They might be able to suggest a treatment plan to alleviate some or all of the issues. It will reduce your stress at the very least. She said she works a very high stress, marketing job. And then finally, I would suggest going to howcast.com and searching for how to stop a cough with acupressure. They offer a few simple exercises you can do for a few minutes at a time. So even though I don't know what this issue is, like the medical name of it, hopefully I can help her out. Little tips and pointers. And this is another way for people to suggest alternatives to the system. Go to a doctor, take a pill, get some surgery. There's other ways around that. So acupuncture, acupressure. Some people, I'm sure, just have vitamin deficiencies or aren't getting enough sun or, need to be grounded. Things like that we can go on there and suggest. And, if they take the advice, fine. Maybe it helps. Maybe they tell some friends and maybe, things like this spread. I'm going to go people with bowel symptoms or problems with their stomach may just be GMO related. So maybe we can go on there and tell them to switch to an organic diet, things like that. People who have headache issues, maybe they're surrounded by too much Wi-Fi. Tell them to unplug their routers. There's things like this that we can do just to get alternatives out there and hopefully, ease some people's suffering in the process.